What's up guys, PizzaMan925 here bringing you guys some demolition on Dome, but that is not what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about today is the Black Ops 2 multiplayer reveal that is going on at Gamescom, and some things that Treyarch have released in some articles that I've read, and the little things like that. And I got a lot of things to talk to you guys about, but what I'm first going to say is I'm really jealous of Optic and all those guys over at Gamescom right now playing Black Ops 2. It looks like a load of fun, and hopefully Black Ops 2 is as much fun as it seems and as much anticipation as everything that they're putting into the articles that they're writing. I'm really excited for it, and they've introduced some interesting things that I think are going to help a lot of people with campers, stuff like that, but we'll have to wait and see on November 13th whenever the game comes out. So what we're first going to talk about is this multi-team game modes, and what this is going to be up to 18 players and up to 6 teams playing at once for the top spot. Right now they've only released multi-team team deathmatch, and they've said that they're going to release more game modes as they're at the launch, and we'll see how many they introduce at the launch and then any updates after that, like Infinity Ward's been doing with their game modes and updates like that. So we'll have to wait and see what Treyarch is going to introduce as multi-team game modes, see which ones they feel would be best. What I'm going to expect, or what I'm going to assume is going to happen, is going to be team deathmatch, sabotage, maybe headquarters, domination would be one, and they might bring kill confirmed, maybe. I don't know if they're bringing kill confirmed to Black Ops 2, but those would be the 5 that I would think would be multi-team game modes. They make the most sense. Sabotage being 1 bomb or maybe 2 bombs and go to a site that you need to destroy. Domination, maybe more flags instead of 3, maybe 5. And little things like that. You know, the multi-team game modes, I think it brings a better aspect to the game. Makes you more on your heels. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to get my team together and dominating like we usually do, if you guys haven't noticed from this gameplay. What else they're going to bring is Hardpoint. It's basically like Drop Zone. You get no care packages. What I mean by that is you have a capture spot that you have to get to, and you get points from being in the zone, and the zone moves. So it's like Drop Zone, where you go to a zone and you get points, but in Drop Zone you get a care package. On Hardpoint you don't get anything. I don't know, they might bring in a care package later. This is what they revealed, this Hardpoint. And it's going to be good. Everyone's going to be fighting for that one spot. Maybe this is one of the multi-team game modes that they're going to introduce. Who knows? Again, we have to wait for the launch to see what they're going to bring for the multi-team game mode. And I'm really excited for the multi-team, if I haven't said that before. The next thing that they have talked about is a 10-point create a class setup. And basically what this is you got 10 points to create whatever class you want. You want a primary with 3 attachments on it, go ahead, go for it. You want a secondary with an attachment and a primary with 2 attachments, go for it. You want 3 grenades and 3 stun grenades. It's your imagination is what's going to create this class. I like this setup. I like the 10-point create a class setup. It expands what an actual soldier would do in the battle. Yes, the soldier does get his standard, you know, M4 or whatever he's using, but at the same time, there's a lot of people that like more frag grenades and like more stun grenades, and it lets you create your own class and be your own person. Not one class is going to be exactly the same, unless of course you copy somebody else's class. But you got 10 points to create whatever class you want, whether it be no primary, no secondary, all perks, a knife, and frag grenades galore, or whatever it is. You have 10 points to create whatever you want, and it's your imagination that's going to set up this class, which I think is perfect, because you don't have to follow a guideline. You have to have 1 primary, 1 secondary. It just opens up a world of just imagination of what you can do with your class and what would be the best class. Everyone's going to fight for what's the best class, but only you will know which one works best for you. The rusher can have his rushing class, the camper / defender can have his defending class, and it opens up just a world of possibilities that I don't think I can express, because you're going to have 10 points to do whatever you want. No one's going to tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want with these 10 points, and just have fun with it. Now, with that, there's a lot of new attachments that are coming with that, and I think there's going to be some I don't want to say noobish, but it's going to be noobish classes set up with these attachments. but I'm excited that they brought these attachments into the game. It's some attachments that I've talked about between my team of what they should bring to Call of Duty that are in other games, such as the laser sight. They're bringing the laser sight to Call of Duty, which Battlefield has the laser sight, and now Call of Duty has the laser sight. And what the laser sight's going to do is it's going to be better hip fire. So if you're rushing up to a, let's say a flag, you were playing domination, rushing up to a flag, and you don't have time to go ADS on your enemy, you can basically use your laser and hip fire, and it's going to create a better accuracy, and it's going to get the kill faster for you rather than going ADS and wasting that time on scoping in on your enemy. So the laser sight's coming. I don't know if it's going to be just like Battlefield, where if you have a laser sight on the guy's head, the whole screen's going to go red, which I think is pretty cool in Battlefield, but we'll have to wait and see on that. And I'm excited for that. I don't hip fire too much because it's kind of hard to do, but with the laser sight, it should be easier to do. So that's one thing that I'm glad that they're bringing. One thing that I'm really annoyed that they're bringing back is noob tubes. Noob tubes are coming back by popular demand, apparently. Noob tubes are coming back, and I really hate that aspect of Call of Duty. Noob tubes are great. They're just really overpowered. Oh, overpowered to the max. I really think they should get rid of them altogether, but I'm not a creator of the game, so I can't really say anything. I know noob tubes, you know, the M203 grenade launcher is an actual gun in real life, and it should be included, but at the same time, it's so overpowered that it really doesn't take any skill to use. I'm sorry for anybody out there that uses noob tubes. I feel for you. If you have to use a noob tube, I really feel for you. It takes away from the game, but at the same time, it is a real gun. It deserves to be in the game, and it's a gun that you use in the game, so I can't be too mad about it. But it is coming back. I've read some things and seen some videos that said that noob tube wasn't coming back, but noob tubes are coming back. It is confirmed. As much as people want to say it's not, it's coming back. So that's that. That's the one thing that I really hated about this coming back, and one thing that I'm looking forward to: the laser sights and the noob tubes coming back. But another one of these attachments is Fast Mag. What Fast Mag is going to do is faster reloading. So I'm going to guess it's more like a sleight of hand perk. I guess you will be able to pull out the mag faster and throw it in. If you guys notice on Modern Warfare 3, the SCAR L actually has a little tab at the bottom of the magazine, and a lot of people don't know what that is. What that is so that you can grab the mag out of your mag pouch, I don't know what it's called, faster, and put it up faster into your oh, what is that called? You just reload it faster. You just grab it, put it in the gun faster. That's what it's for. A lot of people don't know that. You don't use that aspect in Modern Warfare 3, and I'm going to guess that's what this Fast Mag attachment is going to be, is that little bottom clip at the bottom that allows you to grab the mag faster and load it up faster. So that's one of the other attachments. Of course, the silencer's coming back. You're going to have the reflex sight, or, you know, red dot. ACOG's coming back. You're going to get FMJ rounds to replace hardened. Better bullet penetration, all those good things. FMJ was back in Black Ops, I believe, regular Black Ops, and I think it was a death streak, if I'm incorrect. I'm not too sure. I think it was a death streak. I think FMG was a death streak, and now it's an attachment, which I think is pretty cool. The FMJs are actually, you know, real bullets, so I don't see why it wouldn't be an attachment. So you got FMJs. The next thing is going to be the select fire mode. You're going to be able to attach that on certain guns, and it's going to switch between burst, rapid fire, and single maybe. I don't know if they're going to include that, but it creates a better aspect to the game. So what you basically do with this 10-point crate system is put select fire on, maybe a reflex sight, and fast mag, and that right there, if I can do that, I'm going to guarantee you that's going to be my setup throughout the whole game. It's going to be select fire mode, fast mag, and reflex sight, and it's going to be awesome. And I think that's going to be the class I'm going to set up if this is actual true, and they actually come out with this in the multiplayer and on Black Ops 2. This is what I'm going to do. I'm telling you guys right now, this is the first secret of PizzaMan925. I'm going to do select fire, fast mag and reflex. I might throw in the silencer every once in a while. We'll see. But that's going to be something that I'm going to try to experiment with. Best classes for you guys, but that's a sneak peek into what I might be doing. Some of the other attachments that are coming out, which I think are pretty cool, is the target finder. And what the target finder is it paints red squares, or actually red diamonds, around the enemies when you aim down sight. So basically, you can aim down sight and see all the way down, let's say, Seatown. You go to the right of Seatown, and you have that long strip. You can basically aim down sight and see all the enemies that are inside your little square, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, you are in the future, so we don't know the technology that we're going to have in the future. So this is one thing that isn't very, I don't want to say it's noobish, but it is pretty cool because you do get the advantage of seeing all the enemies on there. I'm not too sure if you're going to be able to see enemies that are behind walls with this one, but I know you'll be able to see them out in the open. And with talking about seeing enemies through the wall, the next attachment is the millimeter scanner. And basically what this is if anyone's standing behind a wall and while you're looking down sight, it'll show you, it'll scan past the screen and it'll show you people that are behind the wall. Now this is going to be very, very anti-camper. But the problem with this, if you don't have it set up on your class and there's a camper in the game, you're not going to be able to use it. So you got to be kind of selective with this. It is a nice little reflex sight that you get to use at the same time. So I'm pretty sure that's going to replace the reflex sight whenever you unlock it, and it's going to help a lot with campers. It's going to help a lot with objectives. It's going to help a lot with rushers. We're probably going to see a lot of the multi-millimeter scanner in gameplays and a lot of multiplayer. It's not going to be as newbie as people probably think it's going to be, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to still use it. Now, one of the things that you can have with Create a Class is this shock charge, and you've seen it in the multiplayer trailer review or reveal, and it was shown at Gamescom as well. Basically, it's kind of like a stun grenade, but it shocks the player and they can't move, and it sticks to the ground, kind of like a Semtex. You basically throw it, sticks to the ground, and it sends out a shockwave. And I'm guessing it completely freezes the person. I haven't really paid too much attention to it. I saw that they were in one place, so I'm guessing it freezes the person. Whether or not they can shoot while they have that shockwave on them is only time will tell. So that's one of the cool things. They have the shock charge with it. Of course, you're going to have your frag grenades, Semtexes, flashbangs, stun grenades. Bouncing Betties are coming back, C4, things like that. You know, you're going to have stuff like that in your arsenal of weaponry. One thing that I did forget about on the attachments, though, is the adjustable stock. A lot of guns on Modern Warfare 3 do have an adjustable stock, and you can't really use them. They're just there for aesthetic, you know, just easy on the eyes, I guess. But there is going to be an adjustable stock, and what I'm going to be curious to see is if this actually increases accuracy, or if you make it smaller, if it, you know, better movement. Because the Scar L, I'm going to go back to the Scar L, it has an adjustable stock that folds into the body, and it turns it into kind of like your little own AK-74U. But in Modern Warfare 3 you can't change it to do that. So in Black Ops 2 you're going to have that ability to do that, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. The stock is there for accuracy and better movement whenever you lower it down. So I'm curious to see if you make the stock fully extended, if it increases your accuracy, and if you close it down, if you get better movement. Now, I know I'm running out of time here, and I got a lot of things because Black Ops 2 multiplayer was a big thing. I'm on my last part right here, and this is probably one of the most exciting things that I've been waiting for in Black Ops 2 to be revealed, is the score system and the point streaks. It's going to be the same scoring system as Modern Warfare 3 with a twist where you get double kills, defends, and offenses. They all work towards your score streak. So you want to get those double kills, those triples, those quads, those quadruple, kill you, the whole team, whatever you want to do, those will work towards your kill streak. And there's some interesting things that are coming. You're going to have Lightning Strike, which is basically a mortar. You pick 3 spots on the map, and it produces a lightning strike, I guess. But it's going to be like your mortar, where you have 3 places to choose from and you rain down bullets on people. The next thing is going to be the Hellstorm missile, which is an upgraded Predator missile. It can be a single missile if you want it to be, or you can break it off into several missiles to take off multiple targets, which is kind of cool because if you time it right, you can take out the whole team. But if you don't time it right, you can miss everybody. So you got to be kind of selective with that. If you want to do a single missile, or if you want to break it off to several missiles, it's going to be a good aspect to the game, and it's going to be fun to see what happens with that and how many people you can actually take out with it. The next one that I'm really excited for is the VTOL aircraft, which is basically a kamikaze airplane, and we saw this in the multiplayer reveal trailer, which was this airplane that came down. It kind of looked like a small stealth bomber, and it kamikaze down and killed somebody. Now I don't know if when you call this, if they automatically target into somebody or if they just randomly rain fire down in their aircrafts. Whatever it is, it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait for that I can't wait for Black Ops 2 to come out, and I can't wait to use these kill streaks, especially the VTOL aircraft. I feel like that's going to be a very likable kill streak that I'm going to be using. But that's everything I got from the multiplayer, is all of this information from you. As I get more information and more gameplay from Gamescom, I will give that to you guys. This is going to be your #1 source for Black Ops 2. I can guarantee you that. I'm going to be working around the clock to get you this information, and I'm excited to bring it to you guys. This is PizzaMan925 saying see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this video.